This week, we... okay. This choir segment is...
Spring break is
spring
here.
break stuff.
It's a
I don't know. Oh, it's the Riley report. So, I can't even... What do
Michael, have you seen any of these segments?
Oh.
Welcome back to the Clock AHS. I'm Sarah, and I'm here to talk about three segments for you today. Hey Kaylee, there's a spider on your face.
Oh, did you get it?
There was no spider. April Fool's Day.
You did not have to slap me for that.
Well, you need to just get over it. Don't be a baby. Suck it up.
Well, I guess I can move on from this altercation, but I should mention that the convergence of Core's hand with my face isn't the only convergence that's happening.
Anacortes and Oak Harbor have made the joint decision to combine schools.
We learn about this in the new exciting educational merger in this next segment brought to us by Michael Hanrahan.
Well, folks, it's official. Oak Harbor High School and Anacortes High School are now joining forces. The Wildcats and Seahawks are no more. Now, we are the Anna Harbor Sea Cats. The official process began last week when each high school's choir came together to conduct a small-scale student integration trial.
We haven't really been off the island in a while, so it's nice to get out.
They began with some warm-ups. Then, each choir had a chance to perform.
How does it feel to be combined with Oak Harbor at the high school?
It's very cool.
Stella, do you have anything to add?
Yes, it is so great.
I want to be here.
It even seemed as though one of Oak Harbor's songs purposefully alluded to the exciting and non-coincidental nature of this new integration.
How does it feel coming to Anacortes? What's it like?
It feels like a breath of fresh air.
Wow.
Your guys' autograph.
Even though we have a refinery right next to us.
Yeah, it's great. And going from the solid island air to the refinery is quite refreshing.
Finally, Anacortes and Oak Harbor High School choirs ended the morning the same way they will soon begin each morning, together. So, my friends, as the high schools prepare for this new integration and the ending of the school year, just remember, there is always a surprise around the bend. Go Sea Cats.
I'm gonna do British.
Go Sea Cats! I'm so excited to meet with our new peers from Oak Harbor.
For sure. It's a brand new world, isn't it?
I just wish that I knew what to do in the bright new paradigm.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Cole. The clock isn't really the place for you to ponder existential quandaries. Spring break is here.
You're right! I don't have any plans!
Well, don't worry about that. We have that covered.
Tenzin Stewart comes today with a list of things you can do around Anacortes this spring break.
Spring break is here. It's a spectacular time to get out with your friends and enjoy the spring weather. Or at least it would be if you didn't only know lame, boring spots. Well, worry not, because I've got spots that I feel like you don't know about to spice up your break. Little Cranberry is a beautiful lake tucked away in Anacortes bowels. I come here seeking inspiration for my craft, and I often find it. Soaring, flying, there's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. Reach. Did you know at the Rotary Park there is a Anacortes disc golf course? Look. I didn't bring my frisbee with me, but so you gotta get the frisbee in that thing, and you kind of do this action with a frisbee. You kind of do that, but you would be holding and then releasing a frisbee. I'm really excited about this one. Actually, Anacortes' 7-Eleven is the best one I've ever been to. It's just something about the culture. What? When did that happen? That's devastating. Roadside Park, a nifty little area with access to the Guaymas Channel Trail.
It's coming up, next hottest spot for teenagers. If you ain't here, then you know where that matters.
Oh. And about this historical Carnegie Library building in Anacortes, but I could not find it anywhere I looked, and I've looked everywhere. I even came to the Anacortes Museum, find some answers, but I've had no luck. So if anyone knows where that is, let me know, because I'd add it to the list. There's this little strip behind the Little Caesars and by the Rite Aid parking lot.
I kind of like this spot because there's like deceptively a lot of things to do back here. There's often a lot of trash building up here, and so you can kind of come down here with your friends or family, kind of pick up a few things. I like to call this spot the radiation station, because yeah.
I've saved best for last. 1.1 mile Tercy Trail features a red rock quarry, a miner shack, and stunning scenery, all of which make for the best trail in the area, in my opinion.
Guys, I've discovered something. There is a large hole in the wall. Should I go in? Should I go? It looks wet. It looks wet. It looks wet. If there's a bear in here, you have to say, oh, it's so wet. Oh, God. I fell in the water. Oh, my shoes are wet. My shoes are wet. Oh, jeez. This is really cool, though. Well,
that will conclude my list of spots that I can legally tell you about. I hope that now you are more confident going into spring break, less of a loser, so good for you. And with that, I've been Tenzin Stewart with The Rock.
Clock.
See ya.
Holy cow! What an obnoxiously long segment, dude.
Do you think there was a swimming bear in that cave?
Yeah, I actually saw the swimming bear at Calico Cupboard. He took a small bite out of my dad.
Well, that happens to people all the time, to be fair. You know what else is crazy, though?
Stop the stream. I have something to say. Okay, you. Welcome to the Riley Report. I'm Riley Thomas. Due to the recent lifting of Washington State's mask mandate, there's been much discourse about whether or not members of the community should stay masked. And despite students being unmasked for about a month now, administrators are still blocking my attempts to revive the Anacortes High School Coughing and Sneezing Club. Our AHS production of High School Musical performed its closing show last Sunday, which means I finally have free time to do what I did before the show started, making mediocre rock segments. Anacortes vegan food business Drink Your Veggies will soon be opening a new franchise location in the near future. What's different about this new location, you ask? Well, we're gonna have to wait until the new location opens so we can get to the root of things. Get it, root? Because it's a vegetable-based restaurant and some vegetables come from roots like carrots and such. The Skagit Valley College Theater program will be presenting The Sound of Music starting April 27th, and after we end the filming of this segment, I will be presenting The Sound of Me screaming in existential agony. The city of Anacortes has seen a flood of reports concerning the possible return of the famous swimming bear that wreaked havoc on Anacortes and surrounding oceans 2 years ago. Tenzin Stewart has an exclusive interview.
So what inspired you to go on your grand swimming adventure in 2019?
You know, I've just heard so many great things about all the beautiful beaches and mountains you have here in Western Washington, and I just wanted to see it for myself. I couldn't Google pictures of it or anything because I am a bear and am unable to use human technology.
What made you decide to come back to Anacortes after all these years?
Well, I actually left some things at my girlfriend's house. Nothing too important, just some Xbox games, a couple of videos, you know, quality of life kind of stuff.
Wow, a girlfriend! Who knew a bear could ever learn to love?
Hey man, I know you're trying to be funny here, but I don't really appreciate whatever you're trying to imply there. Trying to find a substantial long-term relationship while also being a humongous bear is hard enough without people like you trying to make a big joke of it.
Oh, sorry man, I didn't know that would have crossed the line there. I'm just trying to...
Look, Tenzin, I get it. You just want jokes. That's all you want, right? Lots of funnies, lots of jokes. Well, I got a joke for you.
Hey, what are you doing? No! This has been the Riley Report. I'm Riley Thomas.
That wraps up our show for today.
If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just don't email us, because we don't want you to.
Well, and from our clock to yours,
April Fools,
AHS.
To be a warrior of real love, almighty love. Oh yeah, real love. Oh yeah. If you know this love, you've got to fight for